Hi everyone, it's Deborah. Today I want to talk about red flags when you're dating. I was always with the same person for 4 decades, so when I started dating, it was not like in high school. No, but here are some red flags. Now, if the person you're dating has more than 2 of these, I would get real concerned. Okay, the first one is if they invite you over to their house on the first date, even on the second date, maybe even the third date, don't go. That's a red flag, because once they got you in that house, you have no control over what could be happening. God dang, people are so freaking nosy. Yeah, you have no control. I had one guy that I even dated for 2 years, and I had to go in his house to retrieve some of my clothes, and he accosted me on his couch and wouldn't let me go. So that is a big red flag. You don't go to a man's house until you really, really know them, and sometimes it takes a long time. You always meet in a public place. If they want you to meet somewhere that's kind of isolated, don't go. That's a red flag. Also, if you're on the date and they start asking you to come over their house after the date, don't go. If they start quizzing you, like I had one date that asked me if I'm set for life, don't answer that. Get up, walk out. If you really love somebody, they're not going to care if you're set for life. If they are rude or mean to the waitress or waiter, whoa, that's not good. Also, if they don't leave a tip, it means they're a miser. It's okay to watch your pennies, but you never disrespect the wait person. And I think if they give you the tongue on the first date, yuck. Because let me tell you what, you need to get them to a medical facility and get them tested. You have no idea. You can catch so many awful things just from a kiss. I think a kiss, a peck on the cheek is okay, but no, not on the mouth. Not until you know what they have or what they don't have. Okay. Also, when you're getting into a car, if they position themselves where when you get in, they can see, more than you want them to see, that's pervert. Okay. Also, if they want a cup of feel on the first date, no. I had on one date where the guy was driving a brand new Ferrari, and he said, well, since you don't want to see me no more, can I, touch you there? And I said, and I just walked backwards and got in my car. You should never let anybody see what you're driving if you can help it. If a guy leaves in the middle of the date and then comes back maybe a half hour later, let me tell you what, more than likely he's going to do a drug deal. Also, if he goes in the bathroom and he comes back with a different disposition, like he's on top of the world and very talkative, I can guarantee you he's in there snorting something. Yeah. If you're dating somebody who has an erratic behavior, that is not good. I dated 2 guys who had intermittent explosive disorder. That's a real thing. I actually saved a guy's life. I was putting trash into his trash can one day at his house, and I noticed this patch. And I swear I saved his life. I picked up the patch, and it said fentanyl on it. I confronted him about it, and he's been 2 years clean now. If I hadn't have seen that in the trash, it was just laying on top, he would probably be dead by now. So, let's see. What else is another red flag? If he carries a gun on the first date, not good. Not everybody carries a goddamn gun around. Unless he's in law enforcement or something like that. So, let's see. What else? Let's see. I got to, believe me, I have lots of red flags. If he is wanting you to tell him about your past relationship, do not divulge. I'll tell you why. They will use that, whatever. They will turn it against you if they're a bad guy. They will turn everything. They're picking at you so they can find out stuff. And Dr. Phil's latest book was about this. I think it's called The Life Code. They are trying to round up anything they can use against you and also to maybe abuse you later. Don't give them any indication, even if you were not anything to do with the last reason why you left your last partner. Don't tell them anything. You don't never even want to tell them about your last date's address, you know. So, guess I better go. Yeah, do not let them know where you work. That's a red flag. If they're asking you where you work, don't divulge that. If they want to know what you got in your bank account. That car almost hit me. Maybe I better move around. Okay, you all have a good day. And I recently got a new Patreon. And I wanted to thank you. You know who you are. Thank you so much. That helps a lot. All right. Bye, everyone. Hi, everyone. It's Deborah. I wanted to add more to the red flags that you should look for when you are starting a relationship. So here goes. If he doesn't have a car, that means his money went somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Or if he doesn't have a job, or, this is very important, if he asks you for money. You would not believe the people that I have lent money to in my life, and they don't pay me back. Only one person did. That was my brother, Greg. Yeah. He paid me back. Okay, but that's very rare. Okay. Another thing is, if you notice, after like the third date, that his parents don't call him, or any of his relatives, it means they're fed up with him. That is a huge one. Do not discount that. And if he's got children, especially grown children, and they don't call him, there's a reason. You really need to listen to me. And this I noticed with my last boyfriends. If they get upset over the littlest things, or if they get upset that something they should get upset about, but it's explosive, and they get to the point where you are scared because they are so angry. I mean, this can rattle a lot of empaths. So, yeah, if his relatives, his own mother and daddy, don't have nothing to do with him, yeah, you better walk away, because there's reasons. You know, because mothers love unconditionally, and if the mother don't even want anything to do with them, yeah. So, yeah, I'll never lend money to someone when you're in a new relationship. I don't care. If they ask you to pick up a pack of cigarettes or pick up their dinner, don't do it. No. So, bye, everyone.